Hi guys! Thank you for joining us for this edition of Color and Beauty. My name is Tenaj Astrid.
And it's your girl.
And you can see things are a little different right now. We are going to give you guys a room tour. And mostly because we're moving soon. And so this is the last of the original studio of Color and Beauty. So we wanted to show it to you all before we introduce, the new and improved one.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to move on this way and kind of show you section by section, and hopefully not make it too long, but also make it fun. So yeah, let's get started. Guys, so this is the first section to our studio tour, and as you can see, there's a lot of shoes on here that you probably haven't seen before, but we basically use one of these over-the-door shoe organizers that I think we got either at Marshall, TJ Maxx.
That was actually Walmart. This was Walmart.
Oh, this was Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we've been through so many. But yes, you can find this pretty much anywhere. The material that we have is not that plastic flimsy one, just because sometimes it doesn't really hold up as well, and it doesn't look as good. But we got this one that's made out of some really nice fabric, and it just holds all of our primarily heels.
Some of our shoes. I must admit, this is not all of them. This mostly came from a shoe haul. I'll put a picture up for the Instagram picture we took when we got most of these shoes. So again, this is not everything.
Just a very short amount.
Yeah, but this is ones that we grabbed for when we were, taking photos.
Yeah, and I gotta say, my favorite ones so far are these little red Kate's heels that you guys saw in the fall fashion video. And I don't know which ones are yours.
These are mine because they are a classic pump. It's a stiletto, and they glow in the dark.
They do. That's a weird feature.
I don't know why they do, but they do, and they're awesome. So yeah, these are my favorite.
So this is just really good for whenever we are doing a fashion or like clothing video. We can just go here and kind of quickly match out the outfits that we want for that video. So it's really nice.
So you can't see this because it's kind of cut off from the top. These are some paintings that I did years and years ago, and I felt that they kind of just worked for the room. And right here is our, I would say, like our brainstorming board.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of it you can see here.
It's a lot of word vomit, so whenever an idea comes to us, we're like, put it on the board!
Put it on the board before we forget.
And that drugstore favorites, full face of drugstore brands. We had our fashion budget challenges. So
that's something that's coming.
A lot of different things that we have on the board. And then right down here, we have our calendar.
Yeah, so if we have little dates coming up, or especially like when we were coordinating fashion shoots, that pre-COVID. This was very important pre-COVID. After COVID, it came more about
this one was more blank. But yeah, this is kind of where we get organized. And we try to think to ourselves, okay, what day can we film this? Because we have different schedules now.
Yeah.
And also, what exactly are we going to talk about, and how do we organize our ideas before we get on camera?
So. Yeah, and you all, my bad. You guys also saw this really awesome fan. I bought it from Costco.
I love
this. This is
fan.
what we have going in between our snaps.
Yes.
So like,
because I get hot and sweaty.
So when we have the snaps going, the air is not on, and so you can think in the dead of summer, it gets kind of hot under these lights. Yeah. So this fan
saved us a lot. So
yeah,
that's great.
So this is the table. This is an IKEA table that we put together, and this is actually the silver part is a sun protector that you put in your car.
Because we are just that frugal.
Yeah.
All right.
But these reflector things help bounce the light off your face, so it looks really good on camera. Because there were times, like, if, you know, flashback to early rumor mill days, we had like these weird shadows and couldn't figure out where they were coming from and why other YouTubers didn't have it. So it took a lot of research to figure out the type of things that people had to make the appearance of, you know, the beauty blog.
Right. And this is kind of what we got. But yeah, and it also makes it easier to clean the table as well. But aside from the car sun protector, we also each on our side, which I know you guys have seen in our videos, we have our own little handheld mirrors, if you will. And these used to turn on. But to be honest with you, the quality of the light wasn't that great, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. But we both have one on each side, so we can look at what we're doing in detail. And then also we have our monitor that's right in front of us at all times, which I'm guilty of looking at instead of the camera. But it just kind of helps us see, like, oh, okay, you know, are we both in the same shot? Are you a little bit farther away? You know, hey, you're making a really weird face. Stop doing that face.
When you get in your mode and you're in your mirror, you don't know what's happening on the other side until you look at the monitor and go, oh.
Yeah, that's happened. And I'll be like, oh, what my God, what are you doing over there? But yeah, so that's one aspect of it. And as you can see, this is Tenaj's side that I'm sitting on, and then she's kind of sitting on my side. But we both have our go-to everyday makeup products. So like right here, she has her Stay Naked foundation. She has a couple of eyeliners, of course, because she's just fierce like that. And then I have on my side, you know, just concealers that I use on a daily basis, my lash curler. And then on top right here, we have our brushes. Yes,
we bought all of these containers from the Dollar Tree. So these are like just the glass containers that you can find at the Dollar Tree. All of every glass container is from the Dollar Tree. And we just find that they look really aesthetically pleasing. Plus, it made it easy access for us. I do think this setup will change a bit in our new space, because sometimes I think it's hard for us to like reach over and, you know, not have access to what we need. I'm thinking of something different. We'll see how that goes. But as of right now, this worked out for us.
This worked out really well.
It took us a while to figure out how to really do it. But yeah, this is like home base. And a lot of times, if this looks messy to you, you should see it.
You should see it right after we're done with the video. I mean, this stuff is just everywhere. We've shown you guys this little basket when we were kind of doing the how to wash your brushes tutorial, but now we just use it as like our dirty sponge container. Like, hey, you need to go clean all these sponges, so we'll put that in the middle as we are getting ready. That way, that way you don't like reintroduce dirty sponges into the makeup collection. If you will.
And we put dirty brushes in there too. After our brushes, it's like you can't clean it anymore without actually having to clean it. We throw it in here.
It's like dirty dishes, you know what I mean? Like you can't just leave it in there for too long, because then it starts building, so you do have to clean them regularly. But yeah, this is what the table looks like. So now you have been on this side.
On this side of it.
Things. So let's go on to the most interesting part, which will be our wall.
Pops to thank for. He built this actually just from wood planks from Home Depot and structured all this together. So this is custom. I'm sorry that you guys can't.
No IKEA here, unfortunately. But yeah, this was made by one of our family members, and we thank him so much, because when this wall went up, it just made us feel like aesthetically pleased.
Official,
and it was efficient, because now instead of rumbling through, oh goodness gracious, I don't even want to say what we did back in our old place, but it made it easy to just turn around and get whatever we needed, and to start filming a lot easier. So you can see we have a lot of Julia's Places over here, maybe Age, that whole Norvina collection.
We have the brushes, a lot of brushes on here, But the longer you do this kind of thing, the more brushes you're going to obtain, which is why the whole table is filled with brushes on top of brushes being up here. Over here in the corner, you guys can't really see, but I have a lot of nail polish. And these, again, containers from Dollar Tree. But yeah, I put all of the nail lacquer that I do designs and stuff with over there.
I'm sure if you can see over here, but we also have some of our skincare things, like our facial masks, facial toners, that famous Avion spray that everybody and their mama needed a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And then very, very top, you probably can't see it in the shop, but we actually have some Sephora bags.
Yes, from our hauls that we did back in the day when you could vlog very easily.
Exactly. So
that's
it's way up there. But this is kind of how we do it. Anything that's that we purchase that's new, we like to put it kind of front and center if we can. And then everything else kind of gets spaced out. Tenaj is a fan of keeping some of the packaging if it really pleases her, because she's very into art, as we know. So we actually keep some of the packaging from some famous palettes that we really like. So this is kind of what it looks like, and it's just made it so much more efficient, and it looks really, really pretty every time you come in here. So we love this wall. We're gonna miss it.
Yeah, we are gonna miss it. Maybe we'll have something cool in the next one, but this is definitely an homage to the wall. Alright, so this is a lovely bookshelf that I got at an outlet store. The price I paid for is not how much it costs, so I can't really tell you that. But yeah, it was a bookshelf I put together, and this is kind of like the extra.
This is the miscellaneous drawer.
Yeah.
That you would have like in the kitchen or something like that, where you just put random stuff in. So to kind of give y'all the rundown, we have this section is more for makeup, the one that's on top, the top drawer. And we put all of our foundations that aren't our go-to foundations, but that we still need to reference and use here and there. And then we also have some concealers back there, maybe even some powders. And then when you open this up, it has 2 drawers that come out of it, so it's really neat. And we use that mainly for bronzers, like individual bronzers, highlighters, things like that. I'm not gonna go over each one, but that's what's in there. And then on your side, I think you have some.
Yeah, you can't see it because I'm blocking it. But over here are the primers and setting sprays. So we have a plethora of them. But yeah, all these containers that we use either came from Home Goods, Marshalls, and these small ones actually are from the Dollar Tree.
It's really nice. So we use this more for like the smaller things. So we have our little mini mascaras that we get. Anything that's like lash glue related, if it's an eyebrow product and it's small enough, it comes in here. And the very, very back, you also have all of our powders. So you guys know we don't really use powder that much.
We're not powder girls.
We're just not powder girls. Select 4 or so that we have back here. We'll go back here and get it. And then just to kind of run it down really quickly, we have right here is all of our like jewelry.
The costume jewelry.
Costume jewelry that we use here and there. Tissue, because I am really allergic and I just always need tissue. And it's just nice to have it just in case you need a blot or fix anything makeup wise. And then on your side, goodness gracious, this basket, I don't even want to take it out.
No, this basket is full of I don't want to throw it away, but I'm not going to use it again.
Right.
Like, that's what that is. That's that drawer of, like, this isn't bad makeup. It's just not the makeup we're going to use.
Like, I wouldn't grab it on a day-to-day basis. But I might need it one day, so we're going to keep it here for now.
The next part is basically tools, like cotton swabs and
Vaseline, towels.
Yeah, that's just the stuff you need to have. And then on the bottom, it's kind of like more storage. Hair stuff.
Yeah, extra eyelashes.
Extra makeup bags and stuff like that. So I really love this bookshelf. This is definitely coming with us to the new studio. It may not be used in this way because you can move the shelving around. So we'll figure it out. But this is definitely going to be something you guys see again.
This has helped tremendously. So yeah, that's gonna be on this section, and it's actually right next to our table. You can't see it from this shot, but it's right next to the table, so it's very easily accessible for both of us, which we love. So let's go on over to the next section.
Yeah. All right, guys, so this is basically like the photo wall. This is just a sheet that we got. Yeah, like it's just a flat sheet that we got from a Walmart set, and we made this our backdrop. So a lot of the photos that you guys see that we take right over here.
It's back on this one, so nothing too fancy. You know, we'll probably end up changing the concept of this for our new place. But yeah, this is kind of what we did for the very beginning. So
yeah, the next place the next place we plan on having like the actual roller sheets and more space to do it and all that stuff. So you know,
it's gonna look professional.
It's gonna be professional. Yeah. But it's a great concept. So if you guys need an idea of like having just, you know, a blank wall to take your photos, put up a flat sheet. That's what we did.
Yep, that's all we did. Okay, you guys, so we've come to the very last part of our studio, and it'll be like our studio closet. You can see here that I have some of my favorite hats hanging on the side. This is actually from our last video, but we essentially have two racks. This one was from Walmart. It's a lot sturdier, and then the one that's right behind me is from Marshall that I got a long time ago. But it just kind of helps us see our outfits for when we're gonna shoot in front of that nice little bed sheet that we just showed you.
Right, because if you've ever done something like that's professional, they have the things set out for you already, and this just kind of helped.
You just go based on organization. Really does matter when it comes to creating a video that flows and it's very quick and fast and efficient. So this really helps us stay organized. And then up top,
this is like a cube shelf that I got from Walmart, like $20, 6 cubes shelf from there. And a lot of these are our makeup books. And up top, what you saw were our makeup artist certifications, because we're certified. We're certified. So we have it framed up top. But we also did a lot of reading and research
on top of everything. So a lot of these books we got online from, I think, thriftbooks.com and some other
eBay stores.
Sites. eBay stores. But we have them up here, and it's kind of different categories. Sometimes even different eras of makeup. So we kind of reference this section whenever we need a little bit more inspiration. And then you can see on the other parts of the organizer, we have our equipment in terms of
camera stuff.
So we have a lot of different lenses laid up top, and also travel
cases for those. And I mean, this is the stuff that I think is probably the hardest part of YouTube, figuring out the technical stuff behind it, because we've gone through a lot. You can see, like, you saw a little bit of the lighting that we had. We've made it an evolution, you all. This did not happen overnight. This literally took us like, I would say, a year and a half to get to where we are now, and we're still learning new pieces all the time.
You learn every day, so it's totally fine. And one of my favorite parts of this section is going to be Tenaj's art. So she kind of gave you a little glimpse here, but 3 different paintings here of pop art that I really like, and I will always look at this anytime I'm over here doing my makeup. So this just adds like a personal hint there in the studio, and it's nice to have whenever you have, if you have the blessing of having your own space to kind of personalize it. All right, you guys, so that pretty much sums up what our current studio looks like. We've been here for a while, and we really enjoyed it. The way it's been set up, it's been very efficient and just allowed us to grow. But now we're going to be going to the next stage, so we will definitely film that entire journey from ground zero.
We actually haven't seen the space. I know the square footage, and I've already done the math in my head of everything, but a lot of it is you have to see the space. So we'll show you guys how that goes, the build up, the shopping, the figuring out what we want to do with things, and
every stage. Yes. So hopefully the next video that we'll put out will be a decluttering video, because as you can see, there's a lot of things in our makeup collection that we kind of need to get rid of and not take over to the new space. So we'll let you guys know how that goes, and then we'll post it if it works out well. But thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I know it's been a while since we've gotten together and filmed something and put it out, but just know we have a lot of ideas coming up soon, and we're waiting to get to our new place to be able to film it all in a safe manner. So like always, just give it a thumbs up if you really enjoyed today's video. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the notification button for all future videos that we will be releasing this year.
Yes, and also go to our Instagram, that is Color and Beauty, COLOUR, because we are indeed worldly like that. So we will see you on the next one, and thank you for checking out our studio.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.